Okay, so hello, I'm King John. You're you, and you're pretty cool, so you should keep being you. I was gonna make a video on a very different topic, but then I saw that the Assad regime has finally fallen. And, well, that is something I think that just about everyone can be happy about. I mean, we like it when homicidal dictators get overthrown. But the next part, what comes next, is, well, it's going to be complicated, and a lot of it is going to be very messy and unpleasant, especially for the people of Syria. Um, well, I'll tell you who's very happy about all of this: people of Israel and of Lebanon, because they hate Hezbollah. And, excuse me, Hezbollah, oh, just in case you don't know, Hezbollah is the the large terror group that is based in Lebanon, has for a long time been supported by Syria, and has actually supported the Assad regime in the civil war in Syria, to the point of sending soldiers to actually fight for him. So, both Israelis and Lebanese have at separate times been in conflict with Hezbollah, on and off, for a long time, really. So, Assad regime is gone. Hezbollah loses a major ally, a major source of weapons and funds. And depending on what happens in Syria, whoever takes over will probably be very hostile to Hezbollah, which would cut off a major, what's the word? A major route for them to receive weapons and support from Iran, or their other major ally. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen with Hezbollah, but they're probably going to lose a lot of their power, a lot of their military strength, and we're probably going to see Lebanon become a lot more stable, which I think we can all agree is good. We like when countries become more stable and less, you know, uh, ridden with violence. Syria, however, the civil war, well, we can't actually say for certain what's going to happen next because, well, it's in the future and it's a very complicated situation. But almost certainly, the Syrian civil war is just moving into a new phase. The one thing you can be really sure is not going to happen is Syria is going to become a stable, peaceful country with a nice democratic government. Excuse me. I've been sick. I'm still recovering. Because the Syrian opposition is actually a whole bunch of different groups, including groups that people say are affiliated with ISIS. I don't know that for sure. My understanding was that the groups affiliated with ISIS in Syria had actually been very thoroughly disposed of. I I've only heard there are actual ISIS groups in there now, still, from people on the internet, which you should always take with a grain of salt. But there are, broadly speaking, three three groups in the opposition. First is backed by Turkey. Second is backed by Iran. And the third is backed by Saudi Arabia. Now, okay, I want to add a caveat here. I am not an expert on the Syrian civil war, so I'm sure there's a lot of details I'm leaving out. I know for a fact that there are a lot more than just three groups, but most of them are smaller groups that are splintered off from each other. Three, broadly, three major groups in contention now. So that's Turks, Iranians, and Arabs, all backing different groups. Now, under President Erdogan, the current government of Turkey has been fairly open about wanting to reestablish dominance over the former Ottoman Empire. Iran, excuse me, has been trying to dominate the Middle East for a very long time, and Saudi Arabia is, broadly speaking, just wants to keep the status quo. So Syria is going to be very messy and very awful for a long time. Probably. I hope not. But that's the basic roundup of what's going on and what's going to happen, or what's probably going to happen. Syria is probably going to be the setting for the next phase in the broad, overarching Cold War that's overtaking the Middle East. But like I said, I'm no Syrian expert, and I strongly advise you to do your own research. Find out for yourself. But that's all I got to say. Thanks for tuning in. Please comment below with anything you have to say. If you think I missed something or left something out, if you think I'm completely wrong about something, please let me know. In any case, have a good night and God bless.